What's up guys, your boy Dave the Exclusive back at it with another Bleach Brave Souls video. Today we're gonna discuss the new updates that are happening within Bleach Brave Souls, namely the resurrection feature, where I'm finally gonna drop my video on about what I'm thinking about the entire update and whatsoever. And just well, the 7.2 update, we're gonna review that a little bit as well. And well, yeah, so let's just get into this. So without further ado, let's go to intro. Guys, so a ton of new stuff is happening within BBS, and I'm sure that most of you guys already know all of this stuff that I'm gonna review, but normally I'm not the type of guy that drops like news updates videos anymore, because I mean there are so many other YouTubers as well who drop their content and their uploads about it as well. And personally I don't feel like, oh, I'm gonna upload the exact same thing with just a different state of mentioning everything, what's it all about and stuff. Nevertheless, I'm not hating towards everyone though, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like making a video while everyone else is making about it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Today we are gonna make a video. We are gonna review the new stuff that is happening within BBS. For example, the resurrection feature. So if we go to this, you guys can see that there has been some information announced on the first round of resurrection characters. These new resurrection characters will be added as the 13th of September, and well, I'm sure that most of you guys know that those characters that can be resurrected need to have two requirements, namely to be level 200 and well, to be in the list of the announced characters. So as you guys can see, we've got the OG characters that have their entrance as a resurrected character first, which I'm happy to see, because these characters, nobody uses them anymore, not as a link, not as a character to play with, nothing at all. And well, I don't even know if they're like, I'm guessing the new players out there don't even knew about these OG characters, like what are OG characters and stuff. I mean, back in the day there weren't like 6-star characters level 200 and stuff. It was just a 5-star max level 100 and that's it. And well, these are the characters that were so much hype back in the day. So we've got OG Mayuri, Aizen, Ichigo, Ulquiorra and Yoruichi. So these will be the first characters that are gonna drop. There has been some slight changes within the characters, as you guys can see. You got a second attainable soul trait. I'm not gonna discuss all of them because I'm sure you guys have seen it already, but for this Ichigo, the second soul trait will be powerless duration minus 55%. You can see a lot of skills that have been adjusted. For the Mind Aizen, it will be a strong attack damage link of 16%. He will be having Frenzy as well. I don't know if I already had this, but oh well. Debilitator, Havoc and stuff. OG Ulquiorra with a decent SP, 714. This is actually kind of good in my opinion. Strong attack recharge is his standard normal soul trait. The second one will be fire duration. It's quite of a shame that it's something like that, but nevertheless very curious, and this might actually be really helpful in Senkaimons or guild quests or whatsoever. Next we've got OG Mayuri. Normal soul trait is poison duration minus 65. Next one will be slow duration. I'm having this feeling that these soul traits will be more useful in the future of the game. I'm calling it right now, so you guys keep that in mind. I'm thinking these will be very useful later in the next stages of the game. We continue a little bit further. We'll see the blue OG Yoruichi, normal soul trait, dodge rate plus 11%. Next soul trait will be strong attack recharge time frenzy skills whatsoever. As you guys can see, a new item has been added to do these resurrections, namely resurrection rings, and you'll be needing them to resurrect your characters. So that's it on the first batch of the first round of the resurrected characters. What do I think of this? Personally, I'm really happy to see this because it's actually like a new challenge, and it's something that the OG characters, well, it's something that makes the OG characters great again, hopefully. Well, yeah, the thing about the double soul traits definitely is interesting, but we gotta keep in mind, with this resurrection update, will Caleb still be making frenzy characters? Because in the end, these resurrected characters will be characters where you'll get an automatically, well, or possibly double soul traits. So I don't know what Caleb is gonna do with the frenzy characters idea part. Will they still make frenzy characters or not? Really curious about how that's gonna develop later in the game. But in the end, I'm really curious about this, definitely because you need to do a certain resurrection quest on resurrecting these characters, and you cannot use any accessories or you cannot use any character links at all. So it's kind of challenging in my opinion, and I really hope it's not that easy to complete, because I mean, everyone is like modding everything, like the inheritance zones and droplet zones, everything is being modded, which is fucking bullshit in my opinion. My apologies guys, but I am so against modders. I fucking hate them, honestly. What's the point in modding into the game at all? I mean, just don't fucking play the game. What's the point of achieving something by modding? There's not, in my opinion. But we're not gonna discuss this in this video, maybe in a different kind of video. But that's the first thing that I wanted to discuss in this video. So the resurrection feature, it definitely looks promising. Cannot wait, and we'll see how this will develop. Well, I'm very curious how many characters they will release every month or every 2 months or whatsoever. Really curious how they're gonna do that. So that's the first thing. Let's see if there's any other more news that we can discuss or that I wanted to discuss. I wanted to discuss the Soul Tree update because I've seen something about that in Cowboy's video. So shout out to Cowboy, Bleach Cowboy. Okay, no, not the swimming part, damn it. Okay, news. Okay, version 7.2.1. Resurrection feature, we just saw that. Soul Tree improvements, as you guys can see, made the character power up process easier and more efficient by powering up a character Soul Tree in one go. And this is actually very interesting. I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm sure that you guys have already seen it, but it's definitely interesting. Select more items. This is also a great update. The number of items you can select at one time when powering up or extending accessories or characters has been increased from 10 to 50, and the number of items that can be selected for selling has been increased from 30 to 50 as well. So on ascending characters and accessories, the amount of items that you can put in is increased to 50, as well on selling items is expanded to 50 as well, which is amazing. Now the terrible update is this shit here. So time counters and game state when restarting quests. So I'm not gonna read this everything, but in short, normally if you play guild quests and the boss animation popped up, your strong cooldowns would still be counting down, but now they actually freeze as well. So for the guild quest players out there, I'm sure everyone knows about this. When restarting a quest after pausing the game, some character states such as status elements were carried and some were not. Now if you take damage into the guild quest, if it's fire or whatsoever, anything, normally if you restarted the game you can start over in that exact same room without having damage, but now also this is staying. So I don't know what to think of it, because I'm sure of the fact that nobody actually loved this update, because it's, well, doing guild quests right now, after this update, is actually a little bit more challenging and more difficult and more difficult to get higher scores. And I'm sure of the fact that nobody actually wanted that, because everyone is like, yo, now Guild Quest is being a pain and whatsoever. But you guys should look at this on a different kind of view. You guys should look at this as a new challenge. I mean, now it's more challenging to get even more better scores in Guild Quests, even though this has added into the game. This has been added into the game. So as for me, yes, I do agree that I do not like this update, but I actually see it as a new challenge as well. So I'm just gonna do my Guild Quest later today. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Adjustment to AI for some enemies. I don't really care much about this. Album improvements, filters have been added to the album, so you can search for certain types of. Very useful. I'm not that kind of a person who gets into the album that much, but nevertheless, I'm guessing it's useful. And well, some issues that has been fixed as well. I don't care about what it is, but oh well. Let's go to the soul trade. I don't think that I have something to evolve within soul trees. Well, maybe the hero card, and I'm leveling up right now. Let's see, let's just do 5-star maybe. Do I have a 5-star? Okay, we're on the alts. Okay, that does a lot of. Okay, let's just do this one, as these are some new characters that I got from ticket summons. So if you go to soul tree, normally you would have upgrade. Well, you should upgrade everything one by one and stuff. You know how it goes. But now there is this, I'm gonna show it to you guys. There is this multi power up button, and if you click it, and you will see that everything that will be needed to power up your character to the fullest will be in here. If you go to details, you can see the stats that will increase, but as you can see, requirements for powering up not met, so it's not level 80 yet. So in other words, this over here won't upgrade that, not yet. So if we click it, kaboom! This is so satisfying, honestly. This is so satisfying. This makes stuff so much easier and so much more fun. It's so satisfying, guys. Honestly, just to know that it is not necessary anymore to fucking hit every fucking skill anymore, but it just can be done with just this one single hit. Boom! It's satisfying as fuck. Honestly, this is great. This is the best update to ever happen in BBS. Not gonna lie, this is the best update ever. Man, this saves up so much time, so much effort. It's amazing. I'm gonna do this one. This is my Ulquiola. Oh, you see the dupe Ulquiola, bitch! Fucking nice. Okay, so if we hit that as well, kaboom. Kaboom! Kaboom! This makes stuff so easy, so much more easy. The only thing that you guys cannot check at this very point, normally if you had to level up every skill by skill, you saw how many crystals you had and how many smalls, how many mediums, how many larges. I'm guessing you cannot see this anymore, so you kinda need to check it in your own inventory here. So I'm guessing that is the only downside of the entire thing. But then again, I'm guessing most of you guys have enough crystals. As for me personally, I don't. I really need to farm a lot on crystals, but there are some reasons behind that, so I might explain this, and I might explain that in a different kind of video. But I'm guessing I've had everything to discuss that I wanted to discuss. Senkaimon quests have been released as well. I'm probably gonna stream that shit as soon as I have some free time on my hands. New resurrection items, blah blah blah, have been added to the metal exchange. there is this new event. I don't know what it is. What is it? The Lost Agent Soul Reaper Army. So the event, you guys know it. So yeah guys, that was it for my reaction on the entire Resurrection update, the 7.2.1 update. And well, what I think about this, so I hope you guys still enjoyed the video and that you guys still watched the video until the very ending. And if you guys did that up until now, I'm so happy with you guys, and you all know what to do, right? Please hit that like button down below guys to show some love and support. And well, obviously guys, let me know in the comments down below as well, what do you guys think about these updates? What are your most favorite things about it whatsoever? Let me know anything in the comments down below. And well, let me know if you guys enjoyed this new layout as well, as it's kinda new. So shout out to TXB Gaming as well, who got me to this idea of being creative once again. And well, if you're completely new, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below as well with the notification button to be perfectly up to date about every video that I'm gonna drop or any live stream or whatsoever. And well, yeah, let's get that 5k subs ASAP guys. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching the video. And I hope to see you guys all again in the next upcoming videos. On to the outro. Peace guys. Later.